Hi everybody. For those of you who may not know, Scratch is an online coding program that allows kids to learn the art of coding using blocks that snap together. And I think some of you probably have seen similar programs to this, but this is a really great one that's free and easy to use, and students could start playing around with these things while we're on this break. So I wanted to show you how to get started. The first thing you'll see up here at the top is scratch.mit.edu. This is the URL to get to the Scratch page. From here, you guys can join Scratch to sign up. That just allows you to save your projects. You do not have to sign in order to use this tool. Entirely up to you. So let me just go through a couple of quick basics here. The first is if you wanted to actually start creating something and play around, this is the Create button. So if you click Create, you're going to actually see Scratch open up. These are all the blocks that the kids would use to do different things. For the first time you open it, you're actually going to see a little tutorial that'll walk you through some basics. You can watch that if you want to. I'm going to show you another place to get tutorials also. This is the sort of the stage or the background area where the activity will happen. The code are dragged and dropped and put right in this area. And this is where you would choose a background that you would want through here. But the tutorials will walk you through those kinds of things. So this is where you would get started actually coding. If you're not sure quite where to get started on learning about it, if you go back to that main page and if we go to ideas, one of the things I would recommend is if we scroll down a little bit, you can see there's activity guides. And these are all sorts of activities that you can do with Scratch. And this is where I got started, trying to learn how to use Scratch. If you click on any of these activities, you will see that you can try the tutorial with it, but you can also download coding cards. And these cards are just PDFs that if you scroll through, actually explains to the kids what they're going to do. And then it walks them through it. So it's showing them what button they're going to push to choose a character. They're going to choose a backdrop. And this is the code that they're going to add. All the code is color coded, so it's pretty easy to find what they're looking for. And then they will tell them to try it. And these go through all the different activities, showing them exactly how to put the code together so that they can practice and learn. If we go back here, for each of these activities, they have that same format. Now, if you scroll down a little bit more, you can see that there are more tutorials. And if you're looking for the entire collection of coding cards, which is about 200 pages, you can click on this download PDF and you can actually see all of these activities all in one big document. So you could print it if you wanted, or just keep it on a device next to your child and they can actually follow it as they have Scratch up in front of them. So that's another great place to get started. The other thing that might be useful is this starter project area where it is exactly what it sounds like. You click explore starter projects. Let's say you want to animate the crab. You could click on that. To run a program, you click this green flag. Okay, to stop, we're going to hit that. And then if you wanted to play around with this, for this to bring it into your own environment, you would need to create a sign-in, but you can actually see inside of it and actually look at the code and see how they did what they did. And then you can maybe duplicate something else on your end. So lots of ways to use Scratch to kind of engage kids in a coding, problem-solving kind of way that will keep them engaged in a really positive way. So if you have any questions, you can reach out to me. I'd be happy to help. But hopefully the website alone and some of the tutorials will get them started to at least be able to engage their mind in a really great way.